Hey, what's up? This is James. This is part 4 of my How to Lose Weight series. If this is the first video you're watching, I would encourage you to go back and start with the first video. It's a step-by-step process how I lost 78 pounds. My weight loss goals are much higher, but I made these videos to share with people so I could possibly help them to lose some more weight. So now part 4. Um, by this time, you should probably have lost some weight if you follow the steps. You've been, going with your diet menu for 2 weeks now, um, and you should be seeing some results to that menu. You should start seeing some weight loss. In the beginning, I lost the most weight, and then it progressively got slower. So you have to, increase things to challenge yourself more, like increase your activity level, stuff like that. I wanted to talk about menu items a little bit. In the last video, I posted a link and some pictures of coconut oil, and I've had some people send me some messages about coconut oil. I think coconut oil is really a really good thing. You should check the link below and do your own research to learn about it. But I used to eat it, in breakfast. I would just eat a spoonful of it. Now I put a spoon of it into my soup, and then when I heat up my soup, it melts it down, and I eat it that way. Another thing you got to watch are drinks. I used to be a big drinker of soda. I don't drink any soda now, not even diet soda, because the carbonation isn't good for you, not to mention all the chemicals that are in there. It's not good for you. So I stick to water, or I like to drink iced tea. I put Splenda in it because I like it with some sweetener in it. They also sell different liquid, flavor aids for water if you're not really a big water drinker. The main thing is that you want to stay hydrated. You want to keep your body hydrated for several reasons. One, it helps with digestion. Two, it helps your skin to stay elastic, because as you lose weight, you want your skin to tighten to the new body that you're creating. You don't want to end up with a whole bunch of loose skin. Exercise is also going to help with that, but it's very important to make sure you keep hydrated. You need to remember that you're in a marathon, not a sprint. That this is a step-by-step process, and as long as you're doing better than you did, in the past, and you keep moving forward, keep progressing, keep doing better, you're going to see results. As far as your menu, you want to make sure that your menu are things that you like to eat. As long as you could find healthy things that you can eat, things that are low in fat, low in calories, and you could stay within your calorie limits for the day and try to get you know, your fat down as low as possible. It's really important. There's a lot of fad diets out there, if you eat pickles and bananas for a week, you're going to lose 20 pounds or whatever. That you're not going to eat pickles and bananas for the rest of your life. You're robbing yourself of a lot of nutrients that you need, and it's not going to work. So you need to find things that you enjoy, things that you like to eat, and then you need to figure out healthy ways to give your body what it craves, rather than coming up with something that you don't really like to eat and then you're forcing yourself to eat it every day, because eventually you're going to burn out and you're not going to want to do that anymore. So to keep the marathon going, you're going to have to try to come up with creative and new ideas. It's important that you increase your activity levels too. You don't have to join a gym right now. Maybe you can't afford a gym membership. You don't have to start some strenuous weightlifting program or walking 5 miles a day. All those things are good for you, but remember, like I said, this is a marathon. You're the tortoise, not the hare. I got it right that time. Last time I think I said Taurus. But I'm no Ryan Seacrest, so I'll just correct things as I go. But remember, you're the tortoise, not the hare, so you got to just take a little steps at a time. Maybe the only thing you could do is park a little further away from the grocery store or the stores that you go and shop at, and walk a little further in there. That's something that you could do to increase your activity level. Maybe you live it or work in an office building and you take the elevator every day, or maybe where you live you take the elevator every day, and maybe you only live on the second, third floor, or work on the second or third floor. Go ahead and take the stairs instead. That's going to add to your levels of activity. It's important because each day then you're burning a little more, and it's going to show up in the long run in your results. When your body starts to eat itself, when the human engine starts to eat its own fat, eventually your body's going to get to a point where you've lost all your water and it's ate a lot of your fat, and your body's going to kind of resist. It's going to say, I'm not going to eat no more fat, because if I continue to eat fat, you're going to run out, because it's looking at how fast it's going away, and it's calculating, and it's saying, if you continue to lose fat at this level, you're going to run out of fat. So what your body will do then is it'll go into kind of a crisis mode, and it'll start eating your muscle, and you don't want it to do that. You want it to continue to eat your fat. So increasing your activity levels is important because you're building muscle, and eventually you should, find some sort of exercise routine, something light, something you can do every day. Don't overexert yourself. So many people do that, where they overexert themselves. They just go in it like a sprint instead of a marathon, and they burn out and they give up, and it's they're right back to where they started at. Just do something small every day. If you when I first started exercising, I would just walk around my neighborhood. Then I got a little more ambitious and I joined a gym. And when I first joined the gym, I would just get on the exercise bike for a little while and ride that. And then I started lifting weights, and then I started doing more cardio. So you have to take it slowly, pace yourself, so that way you can continue to do this. Remember, this is a life-changing event. It's not some fad that you're just into. It's a life-changing event. So throughout your life, if you increase your activity level, even by the smallest amount, you're going to see results from that. It's very important. Another thing that I like doing is I like drinking protein. They call them shakes, but I get Body Fortress. They have a lot of different flavors. You just shake it up with some water. It's not that expensive, and I drink that. Protein powder is a great thing. As far as I'm concerned, you can get a lot of protein in one little drink. It's good to do it right after you've exercised too. What happens is when you exercise, your body actually microscopically tears the muscles, and by taking in protein, what you're doing is you're giving your body what it needs to kind of repair that tear in the muscle. So when it repairs the tear, that's how the muscle gets bigger, is because that open area, that small tear, then gets filled in with more muscle fiber, and the muscle starts to grow. So it's important to drink protein, and make sure you get a lot of protein in what you're eating and what you're drinking. Like I said in my other video, a lot of times for dinner I'll just have a protein shake before bed. You don't want to eat nothing big before bed, so it's important to eat like a something small, or like I said, take on a protein shake. For your homework, what I want you to do is I want you to increase your activity level, whatever you're capable of. But whatever you do, make sure it's something that you can have some longevity at doing. You're going to want to do this every day or every couple of days. So it can't be something that you're just going to burn out on. Don't get all gung-ho and then end up burning out and quitting. The important thing is to finish the marathon. So go ahead, increase your activity level. Stick to your diet. Stick to your menu. Keep account of your BMR and your calorie intake. Remember, your BMR is going to change, because when you calculated it, you put in your height, your weight, your age. So as your weight goes down, your BMR is going to go down. So you have to keep an eye on what it is, and fluctuate your calorie intake to match up with what your BMR is. You want to keep at least 500 calories below what your BMR is, so that way your body continues to lose weight. You want to continue to stay active so that way your body continues to build muscle, and then that way it will keep eating your own fat storages that you have in your body. So go ahead and increase your activity level. I appreciate it if you like the videos, so that way I know people are actually getting something beneficial out of them. And the next video we'll talk a little bit more about exercise. We'll talk about the way your body burns fat, targeting certain areas, and I appreciate you coming by, and good to hear from you. Bye.